Welcome back, Junior Brickmasters. We are officially at week 5. We are already done with the first half of Pulaski's Junior Brickmasters competition, and you should all be so proud of how far you've come. From the start of your journey, you've pushed yourselves to build creatively, take feedback from true professionals, and grow as Lego artists. We began with 25 talented builders, and now we're down to just 12 incredible competitors, 6 in each age group. This week marks a major turning point in the competition. From here on out, you will no longer be building alone. That's right. It's time to introduce a brand new element to this competition: collaboration. Each of you has been paired with another builder from the opposite age group to form a team of 2. These teams will remain the same for the rest of the competition. Working with another person is a whole new kind of challenge. It's not just about how well you build, it's about how well you communicate, compromise, and create something truly cohesive together. Every builder has a different schedule, different access to parts, and different strengths. Some of you have massive collections. Some of you are working with more limited pieces. And that's part of the fun and fairness of teamwork. Working as a team brings a whole new challenge, but it's a lot of fun. Here's how to make it work. Communicate openly. Talk through your ideas before building. Be fair. Both builders should contribute ideas and pieces. Respect each other's strengths. Maybe one's great with structure while the other one excels at detail and storytelling. Be flexible. Try new methods, share responsibilities, and listen to one another. Build together. You'll learn so much from your teammates' style and approach. Remember, this should look like one cohesive story, and we shouldn't be able to tell them apart. All right, so this week's challenge is called Portal Project. Each team will create and design a story that takes place across 2 connected worlds, and each builder will create one half of that story. Between your 2 builds will be a portal, a doorway, an archway, a magic rift, a wormhole, or any other creative connection that you can dream up that links your worlds together. That can mean 2 different worlds, 2 different times, 2 different dimensions. Your 2 separate builds should connect both physically and creatively to show how the 2 worlds interact. That means you need to coordinate scale so the 2 sides look like they belong together, color palette to make the transition believable or striking, and storytelling so viewers can instantly tell how the portal connects the 2 worlds. For example, one builder might create an underwater world while their partner builds a volcano island above the waves. One could build a sci-fi future and the other a medieval past connected by a time portal. Or maybe a spooky ghost world connects to a happy neighborhood through a haunted doorway. The ideas are endless. Just make sure your 2 halves tell one shared story. How you create your portal is entirely up to you as a team, as is who builds the portal or if you build it together. All right, so the rules and the build details. Each builder will pick up one portal project kit to get started. Inside your portal project kit will be the Technic pins and Technic bricks that will need to be strategically placed in opposite locations of your builds so that they can be connected with those pins. You will also get a small bag from the brick pit this week. Each builder's sections should not exceed the 1 base plate maximum so that both halves can fit safely in our display case. The combined maximum size is 2 base plates wide by 1 base plate deep. You are encouraged to use your own bricks in addition to what's provided. Remember, creativity doesn't come from how many bricks you have, it comes from how you use them. Here's some tips on how to make your partnership work. Before you talk to your partner, take a little time to start dreaming up ideas of your own. Think about, what could the whole story be? What might your half of the build look like and theirs? How might the portal connect your 2 worlds? What could it be made of? How could it look? Don't limit your ideas to only what you know how to build right now. Your partner might have skills and techniques that you haven't tried yet. And this is the perfect chance to learn from each other and grow. Think about what materials or techniques might bring your idea to life. Once you meet up or talk, pitch a few ideas to your partner and see which ones make you both excited. The best builds come from shared enthusiasm, when both teammates feel inspired by the story you're telling. As you plan, think about storytelling. How do both worlds connect through the portal? Scale and proportion. How will your halves line up? Color palette. Will your colors clash or complement each other? Building style. Can you combine both of your strengths into one cohesive look? Plan first. Talk about your story before you start building. Sketch it out so you both can visualize the end result. Now, we know that not everyone can easily meet up, so we're expanding our hours to help you. We will be open on Saturday at 9 a.m. instead of 10 until 5 o'clock p.m. We'll stay here until 7 if teams are still here in building. On Sunday, we will open from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock, and Tuesday and Wednesday, we will be open from 12 to 7 instead of 2 to 6. Our party room will be open and available for teams to meet, build, and collaborate. If you can't meet during those times, communicate with your teammate to divide the work and plan how your worlds will connect before combining them. For the story element, this week's build will also include a creative writing twist. You and your partner will write a short story together that explains the build, how the two worlds connect, what the portal does, and who or what travels between them. When you turn in your build, at least one half of you will read the story aloud as we record. Don't worry if you only have half the build in the store when it's time to record. We'll use the power of technology to add voiceover and show the full combined creation later. This must be written down and read. This is not a challenge where you can come and just talk about your build. Remember that the turn-in is due on Thursday, November 6th. However, we're extending the turn-in time to 7 p.m. this week, as we know many of you have after-school activities. Use that extra hour if you'd like to meet, combine your sections, and submit your finished build together. All right, builders, I know what you're thinking. Who's my partner? Well, guess what? We're about to find out right now. I have 2 sets of bricks, yellow and blue. Each bag has the numbers of our builders, and I'll be picking 1 yellow brick and 1 blue brick to create each team. To keep things fair, if I happen to draw 2 family members together, I'll just put 1 back and pick again. So get ready, because in just a few seconds, you're going to find out who you'll be teaming up with for the rest of the competition. Let's see what awesome worlds you can create together. All right, so here we are to pick our teams. We've got our yellow bricks and our blue bricks. I am not looking. 1 blue, 1 yellow. Our first team is, Benson and Lane. That is a great team. All right. Our second team is Hunter and Courtney. Our next team is we have Natalie and 29 Riker. Our next team is Grady and Dalton. right, another great team. And our next team is William and Naya. And our last team is Boone and London. So these are your new teams. Remember, each of you has made it this far because of what you have done this far. Everyone deserves to be here, so I cannot wait to see what you come up with. Good luck! All right, builders. This week is about connection. Not just between your LEGO worlds, but between you and your teammate. Learn from each other, share your skills, and challenge yourselves. Remember, collaboration means more than just splitting the work. It's about combining your creativity into something greater than what either of you could have done alone. I cannot wait to see the creativity and teamwork shine through your Portal project builds. Good luck, Junior Brickmasters, and let's see what happens when your worlds collide through imagination. As always, stay creative, stay kind, and keep building.